Hello, guys. Welcome once again to this amazing session. And if you're a first time viewer or visitor, we want to specially welcome you to this channel. Now, to our returning subscribers, you guys are amazing. We thank you so much for always supporting us. Now, the country we are going to look at is powerful, it's amazing, and it's an interesting country that I want each and everyone watching us to take advantage of it. Now, before we move on, we made a video about 2 or 3 days ago about Estonia. And guys, we've gotten amazing feedbacks from people, from you guys. Most of you have already submitted your applications and are waiting feedback, which we pray and hope that we get positive response. Guys, if you know you have taken advantage, please, it's good to leave a comment. It motivates someone. It lets people know that people are actually taking advantage of whatever opportunity we come to present to you. So please, if you think you are benefiting from our content, just leave a comment so that others can also see and get motivated as well. So guys, if you haven't taken advantage of that opportunity yet, the link is up there. Yes, click on the link and watch that video, and we want you to implement it. Now guys, at the end of the video, if you think you are going to implement it, if you think you are going to take advantage of this opportunity, we want you to leave a comment. I will implement it. Okay, I will implement it. The number of you that leave this comment, let people know that actually there are some of you who are taking advantage of it. That's why I always tell you that if you think you are interested, please leave a comment. I will implement it, or I am interested, so that people can also get motivated. We all have different drives. What motivates us? Some of you, us, just seeing your comment motivates us to do more. So please just leave a comment. I am interested, or I will implement it. If you're a first timer, also leave a comment. I'm a first timer, and the team will follow up with a special package for you. We will be right back, but before we go, please like the video. It helps the video to reach a lot of people. I believe we want people to benefit, and you liking it will help us a lot. And also, please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. It also helps the channel to grow, it supports us, and it motivates us. We will be right back, and we will get straight to the topic for today. See you soon. Welcome back, guys. So this session, I'm very particular about it. Now we've diverted our attention from UK, Canada, US, because these countries have tightened their immigration rules for students, for workers, for dependents, for everyone. As a matter of fact, whilst they are tightening their immigration rules, there are some countries that actually need you, and therefore they've lessened, or they've made flexible their immigration rules. And that is why last 2 or 3 days we brought you Estonia, and today we are going to talk about Finland. Yes, you heard the name right, Finland. Now let me tell you one amazing thing. Finland is one of the most powerful and amazing countries in the world. Why am I saying this? Finland, if you have a passport of Finland, it gives you access to 193 out of the 195 countries in the world, visa free. More to that, if you have just a visa to Finland, you automatically have access to over 25 Schengen countries and European countries. Yes, so this only opens you to the world. As a matter of fact, you need to take advantage. You need to type, I will implement it now, or you need to write, I'm interested now. Now, Let's move on. Why Finland? Finland is in need of both skilled and unskilled workers. Skilled workers, that's nurses, doctors, lawyers, IT professionals, engineers, okay? And unskilled workers, construction workers, fruit pickers, farmland workers, poultry workers, animal workers, animal farmers, construction cleaners, cook, chefs. Those are the unskilled category of workers, and Finland need you. If you fall within any of these skilled or unskilled workers, please watch this video to the end, and trust me, your life is going to turn around. And moreover, we are going to look at family. Most people worry about, if I get the job, can I go with my family? Yes. Finland, because they need workers, and as a motivation and incentive, allow all workers to come with their family, dependents. And as a matter of fact, you can apply for their visa the same time you are also applying for your visa. You don't need to go 3 months, 6 months before you come for them. No, the same time you are going, you can file for their visas and go with your dependents. Interestingly, if you are a student in Finland, you can also go with your dependents. UK cancelled their dependents visas recently. If you are a student in Finland, you can go with your dependents. Yes, and more interesting fact is that the government have in place dependent integration program. Now, this program supports your dependents, your spouse, your children to inculcate or to integrate into the country. When a place is your first time, you all understand the feeling. So this program is in place to help you to adapt. And let me tell you one mind-blowing thing. They pay you for that program. Yes, the government pays you whilst you enjoy the adaptability, and enjoy the cultural diversity and enjoy the serene nature of the country. They also pay you to study. So guys, this is amazing. Now let's look at the salary. I'm just giving you a highlights. We will get into details on the screen in a minute. Now, the average salary for workers in Finland, Republic of Finland, or in Finland is $2,600 euros net salary. That's your take home, and this differs, depending on your profession. And now let's quickly have a look at the visa application. It's easy to apply. It's very easy to apply, and it's not demanding. You need few documents to apply because they need workers. As I said earlier, they've made their visa application very flexible. You don't need any IELTS or English requirements. You just need to prove that you can speak English, and the visa duration is about 2 weeks to 3 months. You will get your visa. So guys, this is interesting. And one amazing fact is that after 4 years, you can file for your permanent residence with your dependents. And after 5 years, if you can speak their language, you can file for a passport. And as I said, if you have a passport, you tell the world, here I am. You are automatically opened to about 193 countries. So this is amazing. This is amazing. And it's even more powerful than UK, US, Canadian visas. You can check for yourself how many countries does Canadian, US, and UK passport expose you to. And Finland exposed you to 193 countries. Now, students. Yes, if you're a student, you can work. You can work for 30 hours in a week, and the money you get can support your education. Even if you don't get scholarship, can support your tuition. So this is amazing. You don't need any block account. You just need to prove few things, and I'll show you that in a minute. Accommodation. The government has a building scheme where they've built enough buildings, okay, are waiting to be occupied. All you need is to have your money and you get a place to sleep. If you're a student, student accommodations are subsidized. And because they are subsidized, sometimes it can be quite competitive. But because you work and you have your money, you can rent your place and enjoy good living. We are tired, guys. We are tired of the sun in Africa, guys. Come on, let's move, let's move, let's move. Now, for the job application, you need your CV and your cover letter. And I always say that the day of your application, you are not there to defend your application. The only thing that defends your application is your CV and your cover letter. And first impression counts, guys. First impression counts. So please do the right thing. Okay, so you can see the link on the top. This is our free coaching and mentorship masterclass coming on. So please just watch the video, check the date and the time, and make sure you are on live on YouTube to benefit from how to write a professional, award-winning, scholarship-winning CVs and cover letter. Okay, and I'll give you practical examples that won me scholarships, that won me employment in the UK. So guys, it's amazing. Okay, so having said that, I will take you to the screen so that I'll just show you few tips and just how to apply for jobs and companies that are recruiting, and I will show you why Finland needs you. So guys, I hope you're enjoying it. Please like the video, and as I said, if you haven't subscribed, please support us by subscribing. And let's get to the screen to get the ball rolling. See you in a bit. Okay guys, so as I said, as you can see on the screen, this is the average salary in Finland, and the country's average income is above the European standard. Okay, so their average income is even above the European standard, and that's you get about 45,600 euros per year. Okay, that sums to about 3,800 per month. So I mean, as you can see, it's amazing. And after all deductions by the government, you get about, that's your taxes and your pensions, you get about 2,600 euros net salary. But this differ. Finns in the private sector earn around 3,900, while those in the central government receive about 4,200 euros. Finally, workers at the local level earn about 3,300 euros. So guys, this is amazing. And this is a breakdown of the salary. We have operators of machines, 2,600. So guys, but I mean, we cannot go through all. We have nursing and midwives, assistants, that they earn about 3,000 to 3,300 euros per month. We have sales agents, doctors. Okay, so I'll leave this link there in case you are interested in finding out how much you stand to earn. And also the location influence it. Now these are employment benefits: pension, social insurance, sick leave, maternity and paternity leave up to 158 days, unemployment benefits, and 25 days of vacation. So this is amazing. Now, you remember I earlier mentioned that they need workers. Okay, so this is the Finnish or Finn government website. Now, this website lists, employers who have been given the permit to recruit from overseas. Now, I want us to have a look at something here. if you check the dates they were issued the permits, you will notice that most of them or all of them were issued their permits in March and is 2023 and is ending March 2025. So as you can see, most of them got their licenses 2023 and ends 2025. I mean all of them 2023 and ends 2025. So this means that from last year up to next year, the government is in need of overseas workers. That's why they've issued the licenses to cover this period. Well, no one knows that after 2025 whether they will extend it or not. But I always say that while the opportunity is there, you need to take advantage now. Now, these employers are the ones who have been issued, given the permit to recruit from outside. So let me give you a tip. One way to look for jobs, you can just search these employers and apply directly from their websites. I don't know their specialties, but if you are serious, you will go ahead. So this is farm, so obviously agriculture sector. So yeah, you can do that. And one thing is, if you don't have a LinkedIn account, you can create a LinkedIn account and follow these employers as well. Okay. And there are these links here where you can also find jobs there. I'll leave all these links under the video description. Now let's look at the visa processes. Okay, so this is the visa requirement if you want to work in Finland. Make sure you meet the requirements for the resident permit for an employed person. Okay, that's you need to find a job. All right, and then after finding the job, you need to have the sufficient qualifications for the job, and you need to have sufficient income. Now, your salary has to be at least the minimum specified in the relevant collective agreement. If there is no collective agreement, or if you'll be working part-time, your salary must be at least. So at least you know that you make this a month in 2024. Yeah, at least you know that you make this a month, 1,300 euros in a month in 2024. Okay, but as I said, we had a look and it ranges. Okay, so in addition to getting the employment letter and offer, you need to also attach some documents. You need to attach a valid passport, passport photocopy. Okay, and you need to show that you are legally staying in the country where you submit the application. So if you are from Ghana, Nigeria, you need to get a national ID to prove your identity. Now, this is how you fill the application. You fill in the application form and add your documents. You pay for the application fee, okay? And your employer will also fill their parts. You visit the embassy or consulate or service point in your country, or most of these European countries have another European country performing their visa duties for them, as I explained in the Estonian video. So guys, if you haven't watched that after this, please go and watch that video. And also after applying, just wait for your decision, follow processing, and then here you go, you arrive in Finland. Now let's look at studying in Finland. I want us to look at few things here. We won't, because of time, we are not going to go into details. But you need to have sufficient funds. We have a look at that in a minute. But what I want us to look at is that you can work 30 hours per week. And also, interestingly, if you are granted a resident permit for studies, your spouse and children can be granted a resident permit on the basis of family ties. If you study for a degree at a higher education institution, even your family members can get a continuous resident permit. So guys, it's amazing, okay? You can go with your family even as a student. Now, income requirement for students. You know, most of these European countries have huge income requirements or proof of funds to get a visa, but Finland is different. So pay attention. You must have sufficient funds for living in Finland during the entire period of validity of your resident permit. You need at least 560 euros per month at your disposal to pay for accommodation, food, and other needs. Okay, if your studies take 1 year or longer, you must have 6,700 in your bank account when you submit your visa application. So guys, if you're a student, this is the amount you need to show in your bank account, 6,700. Unlike Germany and other countries that demands over 11,000 euros, you just need 6,000 euros to prove of funds to get your visa. Okay, and if your study is less than a year, you just need to show that you can produce, you can, have 560 euros per month at your disposal. Now, these all requirements are exempted if you have a scholarship, so those comes with different requirements as well. Okay, so this is amazing. As you can work 30 hours a week, you can even sponsor your tuition fees and all that. So guys, this is amazing. I'm sure you are benefiting. Now let's quickly have a look at the recruitment agencies. The first one we are looking at is Silk Road. Now Silk Road specializes in recruitment of nurses and nursing assistants. Okay, so let's look at their services. All right, so this is what they do. They will help you with the language learning, paper assistance, employment contracts. They will find a job for you as well. Now let's look at their recruitment processes. All right, so this is their recruitment process. Okay, so first you need to sign up. Please visit this link and complete the sign up form. Upon submission, you will receive links to participate in one of our weekly online orientations. So after doing that, you will then receive a separate email to submit your documents for verification. After that, you'll be signing up for an online platform to begin your Finnish language. Now remember, this language is not like you're going to learn everything to communicate. No, you just need to learn the basics. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How are you? What do you need? How can I help you? Water, food, those basic things to help with your stay there. And after finishing that, whilst they do that, they will be also processing your visa and your documents, and they will be looking for an employer for you. After that, they will schedule an interview to determine your suitability. And after getting an employer, you will carry out about 6 to 12 months of Finnish language teachings and all that. So this is the link to start your skill road journey. So now let's look at the link. Yeah, so when you click on the link, it will open, and this is what you will see. So they will ask you, please select your current country you are staying in. So let's say Ghana. Okay, next page. Now they will ask you to fill all these spaces or forms. Then you fill the form and you submit, and you'll get an email for that. Okay. All right, so let's quickly move on. There are few exceptions here. It's important we have a look at that one so that we don't make mistakes. Okay, so they recruit nurses and carers, and these are the requirements. Okay, so education, Bachelor of Science in Nursing and all these things. Other requirements, you need to be 18, you need to have knowledge of English, you need to have passport, no criminal history. I'll leave the link so I can't, these are the documents for certificate holders. If you are not a nurse or a midwife, you need to meet these requirements to be eligible. So remember, they are recruiting nurses and nursing assistants or carers. So if you have carer certificate and all that, you're eligible. Okay, so this is how to determine your eligibility. If you want to know you're eligible, you click on start. Do you have a Bachelor of Science in Nursing? Yes. Then you click submit. Oh, they'll tell you you're eligible for their program. Now let's look at no. In case you select no, let's see what will come. They will ask you, do you have a midwifery diploma? Let's say no. They will ask you, do you have a healthcare related certificate such as caregiver and all this? So if you have any of these, you select yes. They will ask you, did your certificate include more than 700 of studies? You select yes. Is your certificate older than 5 years? You select yes or no. Then you submit. So depending on your answers, they will tell you if you are eligible for their program or not. And this is one of the best recruitment agencies for nurses and caregivers. So if you're a nurse, just link up. They will show you the process, how to register with the nursing council and how to be eligible to practice in Finland. Now, this is also another website, and this website has a filter. Okay, so you can use the filter to search. And remember, nursing assistant in Finland is called a vustaja. A vustaja. So you can use a vustaja to search for nursing assistant jobs. All these are care agencies that are recruiting. Okay, so just use the filter to search for these roles and apply for them. Now, the next one is Finland jobs. Now, Finland jobs, you can, if you have any location in mind, or you can type your profession straight away, or you can just use a default search to look for the jobs. Okay, so the jobs, so here, remember, most of these websites will open in Finnish language, so you need to use your Google translator to translate to English so that you can read. So they have cooks, they have production employees and all that. So guys, it's interesting, isn't it? So whichever you are interested in, so let's use restaurant worker as an example. So if you click on restaurant worker, it will open. You can look after similar jobs, or you can get to know the employer details here, or you can straight away click on apply for job role. So it will take you to the application page, so you can see send your application. Okay, or you can read about the job. I always advise people to read about the job so that you can draft your CV and your cover letter to suit what they are looking for. You don't go with what you want, you need to go with what they want because they are recruiting you. Okay, so that's another website for you. That's Finland jobs. So the next one we are looking at is the Career Jet. So Career Jet 2 is another website. You just type, let's say construction, let's say construction manager, and it will bring up all the construction managerial roles. So you just click on apply for a job easily. Okay, you just need to look through and apply for the jobs. And remember, if they are happy, they will schedule an interview and they will help you with your visa processes. The next one is Compass Group. Now, Compass Group is into cleaning services and restaurant work. That's cook, chefs and all that. So you just go to open jobs and you do that. The next one is jobly.com. So Jobly also is another recruitment website, and there's another one, Work in Finland. This is official Finland page. I'll leave the link where you can read more about their jobs, their standard of living, housing, healthcare, and all that. And then all right, guys. So I'm sure you have enjoyed, our presentation. Please, if you have, like the video. Is very important to us. Please like the video, and also if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Okay, and I want you to leave a comment. I will implement it, or I am interested. If you're a first timer, please also let us know that you are a first timer and you subscribe. Guys, we are growing this community together, and we will make sure, as far as or as long as you have subscribed to this channel, we will make sure, by force, we will make sure you travel, we will make sure you relocate. So if you don't want us to force you, then you need to unfollow us. But I'm sure you all want to achieve your dreams. That's why you are here. So we will also make sure we work together to make sure your dreams come true. Some time ago, I was like you and my dreams came true. So we are here committed and dedicated to you. So please, you need to also support us by liking our videos, by subscribing, by sharing, okay, so that we can all, advance together. We wish you all the best. We are waiting for your testimonies. We are waiting for your feedbacks that will motivate us, that will motivate each and everyone. See you soon. Make sure you implement it. Bye bye for now.